Well, good evening, greetings, and salutations. This is Passionate Bliss, and I'm here again tonight with questions, comments, useless facts about me. But first, go to my YouTube channel, Passionate Bliss. Comment, like, subscribe, share, and I'll talk to you over there. I love talking to you over there. My full video will always be on my YouTube channel, and eventually I will only be on YouTube when my t-shirt line gets rolled out. So why don't you go on over to my online store, my passionatebliss.myshopify.com, and take a look at my Black Love t-shirt line collection that I'll be rolling out the early part of next year, it looks like. Okay, but it's already available for sale on the site. So I'll see you over there too, I guess. So my thoughts tonight were generated from my walk through the YouTube streets. I saw some video footage of Eva Marcille from the Real Housewife of Atlanta's, her ex, baby daddy, Kevin McCall. He was out on a date and he recorded it with a woman, and I feel like it's a case study for a video that I did a month before about women taking on men's roles. And the things I noticed, to me, it looked like a complete role reversal was taking place in that video. And it was really odd for me to see it. It looked crazy to me. But I'll tell you how the conversation went, and we'll think about the questions that I had. Number one, the original question that I posed a month ago: should women go up to men and start asking them out? Okay. Number two, when we talk about, how the meal went, let's look at what mistake she made. And then also, let's ask ourselves the question, did he actually disrespect her? Which is what the whole, YouTube and Instagram streets are saying, that he disrespected her. He showed violence towards women. He was abusive, and all this kind of stuff. So he got a lot of backlash from it. And he was actually going back and forth with people about it. Okay. So this is what happened. Okay. So this woman, who was apparently in her 40s, she had just met him. He said, not even a few minutes, he said a few hours ago, not even a few hours ago, she just met him, and she asked him out to dinner in a 5-star restaurant. Now, at some point during the dinner, she reached over and touched his hand and called him baby. And at some point, she attempted to feed him a fry from her plate that she said was so good. So at that point, he cursed her out. And she said that he had just ruined the meal. And he said, why did he ruin the meal? And she said, well, you're supposed to, let people know how you are and give them a chance to learn you before you cuss them out and tell them that they need to act their age. They need to act like they're 40, like they're in their 40s. Because I didn't know that you didn't like those things. And she said, I was just being friendly. And so he, in return, said that that's not what was happening, that, don't try to dress it up and make it something that it's not. He said that she had disrespected him by touching him and calling him baby, that she was treating him like a prostitute off Tinder, and that he would throw her 5-star meal on the floor and he didn't need her or her food. And she said that, he was getting too upset. She continued to try to reason with him. And he at some point stated that she was the 4th woman that had done that to him that day. And that's why he was so upset about it. And so at that point, I really quit watching it. And also he started talking to the camera, so I quit watching it at that point. But you can go ahead and just Google the video. It's on YouTube and it's on Instagram. His name is Kevin McCall, and he's Eva Marcille's ex. And you can see the video for yourself to see how it went. But that was the gist of the video. And so that's what I wanted to go back to my questions. Should a woman approach a man and ask him out? So to me, this case study showed that that's a no. The answer to that question is a no. Because first and foremost, you don't know what you're getting. You don't know who that is you're walking up to. You don't know if he's crazy. You don't know if he's, a bum. You don't know if he's broke. You don't know if he's, a killer or, a pedophile. You don't know anything about this person. You're walking up to a stranger, and asking him out. And within an hour, she was sitting down with him eating, okay, in her personal space. And so, no, that's why I think a woman shouldn't ask a man out. And not only that, but he disrespected her. He cursed her out halfway through the meal that she was paying for, a 5-star, and, she stayed, which is amazing to me. And she continued to try to reason with him and try to calm him down and placate him. Okay. So, no, I don't think you should go out and ask a man, because he's not going to respect you. And I felt like that's the reason why he felt it was okay to disrespect her, because she didn't show that she respected herself. To me, it smacks of desperation if you ask a man out. And if you think he doesn't pick up on that, you're mistaken. And if you think he's going to respect you for it, In the end, nah, he's gonna throw it up in your face, you know. And he threw it up in her face before the meal was over. That she walked up to him after a few hours and asked him out to a 5-star restaurant. And but then again, he felt insulted, disrespected, because she touched him, called him baby, and tried to feed him, and he felt like she was trying to get sexual favors from him. So all kinds of confusion happened because the roles were reversed. And I have heard women say those same things, oh, just because you take me out doesn't mean you're getting sex. Just because those are women's roles. Women say those things. So to me, it was like really odd. It was like, I don't know. It was like I was watching a man talk like a woman. And I was hearing the woman talking like a man, trying to calm him down. And it was like so odd to watch it go down like that. And, so to me, her first mistake, what was her first mistake? She asked him out. Okay, what was her second mistake? When he cursed her out for touching him, calling him baby, and trying to feed him a fry, when he cursed her out, her second mistake was that she stayed. I would have said, excuse me, I'm going to the restroom. And I would have walked right out to my car, left him there with that 5-star meal, and see how he was going to pay for it. And, he said she was the 4th woman that had done that to him today. So had 4 women bought him meals? Is that what he's saying? And they did it to him, treated him like a trick because he seemed like a trick. I don't know. But he said it was the 4th woman that did it to him today. So he got fed by 4 women. That's my question that I have. And at the end of the day, did he respect her? Did he disrespect her? Yeah, but she disrespected herself first. She showed him that he can disrespect her because she didn't have enough respect for herself not to ask a grown man out for dinner that you didn't know at all. Then after he cursed you out, you stayed. Okay. And I'm assuming she paid for the meal, after all. And apparently, based on other things he said on Instagram afterwards, back and forth with people, he's used to women who want to pay for him. Some woman, he said, paid for his meals. The one that didn't pay for his meal, he dumped her for somebody else. Then when he got arrested at the jailhouse, he posted bail, and then he went online and begged his fans to send him money to get home. And I guess they sent it, and so to me, this was the perfect example of my case study being proven correct. When a woman takes on a man's role, the more he takes from her, the more she takes from him, the more feminine he's going to become. He sounded like a woman sitting there to me. She's taking away his manhood, his dignity, his God-given right to pursue. You've taken that away from him. And so what is he doing? He's cursing you out and disrespecting you through the whole meal to try to get his manhood back, So, to me, that was a perfect case study. Go back a month and watch my video about women not taking on men's roles and see if this wasn't a perfect case study for it, okay? Let me know what you think. Okay, comment below, and I will talk to you later. Y'all have sweet dreams. Wait to find them all real.